I am going to be showing you one of the lovely things that I take when I'm going out on a long ride. Lots of people have been asking me about nutrition. I'm not a qualified nutritionist, but I thought people would be interested to hear what are the things that I use to fuel long rides, what I eat on a day-to-day basis. And what's interesting at the moment is I have to be really well prepared on rides, because obviously with lockdown at the moment, you're not really meant to be going in and out of shops, and well, certainly all the cafes are closed. So one of the main things that I like taking on rides at the moment is oat waffles. So what I make is a really nice vegan, gluten-free oat and chia seed and cinnamon waffle, and then I sandwich two of them with almond butter in the middle, and I chop them in half into fingers, and I wrap them up and I put them in my jersey pocket. That means that I've got something really nice to eat that I'm going to want to eat when I'm on a ride. Like I said, it kind of helps with the fact we can't ever have any cafe stops or anything like that, and plus it's got lots of good stuff for you. It's got heaps of energy, lots of carbohydrates, which is exactly what you need on a ride, and yeah, they taste nice. So I'm going to go ahead and make them. I was like, so yeah, I'm going to make them. So it's pretty easy. I'll post the recipe in the description down there. But basically you'll need some sort of waffle maker. I've got this waffle machine heating up here. I had to put that on in secret, because if my daughter knows I'm making waffles without her, she's going to be so bummed out. So you can use one of those, or you can use the stovetop kind. And you need oats, baking powder, cinnamon, salt, banana, non-dairy milk, vanilla extract and chia seeds. So the first thing you do is you get a tablespoon of chia seeds, you put them in a bowl with 2 tablespoons of water, and that makes a kind of egg replacement, because when these swell up they go all kind of jelly-like. It's hard because I'm having to film this whole thing myself, obviously. I would normally get Dave to help, but he is entertaining our little girl. So I'm going to grab 2 tablespoons of water and put this in. So whilst the chia seeds are doing their thing, getting all thick and gloopy, I'm going to sort out my oats. So basically what you're doing is you're making an oat flour. You can make flour out of loads of things. Rice flour is just ground up rice. So I'm going to get 1.5 cups of oats. I'm going to put them in my high powered blender and whiz them up to make flour. That's what it looks like when you're done, just a kind of scruffy sort of flour. So what you do is pretty basic. You just bung everything in a bowl. So I've got my oat flour, I've got non-dairy milk, I have got half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I don't think we have a teaspoon, so I'll just put it all in. I should have mashed up the banana first, actually. Mash that up. It just doesn't really matter what order you do all this in, as long as it gets mixed up in the end. And if you want it a bit sweeter, you can put a bit of maple syrup or something like that in, but I think it's alright like this. It just depends on your taste. So I'm going to put in the rest of the ingredients, which is the chia seeds. They've gone all kind of like, you know, gloopy. That's instead of the egg. So get those in. Then I just need to do the baking powder, which is what should make it puff, hopefully. I mean, they're vegan waffles. They're not the same as non-vegan waffles, because the egg does magic things that chia seeds try and replicate, but they don't quite do it. But anyway, they're really tasty, so who cares? Baking powder. So you just mix this peculiar looking mixture together, and then you make a call on whether you need more milk, because the oats can absorb the milk at different rates. Not all oats are exactly the same. So looking at that, I would say, yeah, it's probably all right actually. The consistency, you just want it to have it so it's not like super liquid like a pancake and it's just going to pour out of the waffle machine. But you don't want it so thick that you basically it's like a dough and you have to spread it out. So something like this. Oh, I forgot to put the salt in. I'm going to put a pinch of salt in and then we'll get them in the waffle machine. Right, so now the fun bit. I'm just going to put them in. and hope they work, because it's all being captured on film. Well, video. I think they're a bit thick. I'm just going to leave these cooking until the green light goes on. Then I'm going to check that they really are cooked, because they are a little bit different to regular waffles. If you are doing them on the stovetop thingy, I think it's about 4 minutes or something like that. And then I'm going to leave them to cool, and I'm going to take them on my ride next time I go out on the bike. Oh, they are puffing! But you know what I should have done, Dave?
What?
Definitely, probably should have oiled the waffle iron before I used it, because I bet they're going to stick and I'm going to fail.
It's non-stick. It's non-stick.
I know it's meant to be non-stick, but look how much they're puffing. Yes!
So did you do outtakes in your channel?
You know how I said I should have oiled the waffle iron first? Well, they've really stuck. I mean, really, you're not meant to grease the pan. It's a non-stick pan. Right.
So, ready? Cut.
Wow! But there you go. They're so nice. So we're going to eat some of these now and then save the rest for riding. And as I said, the best way of eating them on a ride is sandwich 2 of them together with almond butter, cut them down that way, so you've got 2 kind of skinny sandwiches, and then you can get this foil that's like paper on one side and foil on the other side, and you wrap them into little parcels, them in your jersey pocket. I mean, Make sure you oil your waffle pan before you use it. I will do a video all about my day-to-day eating and what I eat to fuel long rides. You know, there are some days where I train twice a day, so it's important that I get it vaguely right. It's not like it has to be perfect. I just don't think your diet has to be perfect if you're, well, I'm not in the Tour de France, put it that way. But you do have to make sure that you're getting the right nutrients. So I'll cover that next time, or maybe not next time, but another time. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and please, please, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50k. All right, see you later.